Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life prison wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. I am hoping, because you got to hold your breath for justice, to see justice before it all fades to black. Hiss, yeah, girl, Cadillac. So, girl, coming through tonight, December the 6th, 2025. Girl just got off of work. Always got to thank God. Oh, so today was not expecting that it was going to rain. Like, it rained real good today, and it kind of just changed the whole trajectory of the amount of people in the restaurant. Like yesterday, like versus yesterday was crazy, busy. Today was laid back. So I was able to meditate and I was able to get deep in thought as I'm busting little tables and sweeping the floor and stuff like that. So it was a good night. Tonight was a good night. Yes, girl. It made me think of a Taylor House Publishing video he made last night. Well, I seen yesterday about the how they turned hip hop on us, girl. But I can link that video if you want to see it, or you could just scroll. It's right before, like 2 or 3 videos down from this one. But anyways, I was able to get deep in thought. I got Viso in the morning. I didn't think I was gonna visit. What ended up happening, y'all know Marcello was sliding through like he was in town for the weekend. That sound weird, hearing that Marcello in town for the weekend. I even told somebody that. I think it was my sister. When she or my cousin, one of them, they was like, "You going to see Marcello?" I said, "Yeah, he's in town for the weekend." They like, "In town? Like, what you talking about?" But he literally was. They started transferring him, and then so he transferred from Florida State Prison, and it was like a pit stop to be at the Central Florida Reception Center, which was really close to home. So we visited 4 days, right? He had a visit all 4 days. I visited 3 of the 4. But all 4 days, he had somebody sitting in that table across from him, girl. And he was able to eat the vending machine, fresh food, which, girl, my total, it wasn't really 200, but we used my daughter's card and I ain't get the change. She ain't run me the change back. But I would say the actual food was probably about 150 for 4 days. And it wasn't like we ate that good. It was not that much. Like each person might have had one item, 1 or 2 items, $150. And plus, my daughter didn't run me the other 50 back. She's like, "No, you transferred it over to that card, so it's on that card." But yeah, it's worth it. Can't take none of this money with me anyway, girl. And all my life I've been broke. I guess it don't even matter no more. But yeah, so he was able to visit, right? So after on Thursday, he said that he's most likely going to be transferred to his permanent camp. So he was like crossing through. And now his permanent camp is about an hour away from home. Still a good, decent, distance. It's closer than 2 hours. But yeah, I've never been to this facility. So I had put in the Viso slip for the place he was at, Central Florida Reception Center. And it was just in case he was still, they did not transfer him, during the week, and he still ended up being there for the next weekend. So I put it in, and he calls and he's like, "Oh, I'm at my new camp." So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I had put in visitation, but I guess just in case you were still there." And he was like, "What? You were gonna go come see me?" And I was like, "Yeah, if you were still there." He didn't hear that part. So he's like, "Well, the first thing they told me when I got off the bus, when we got off the bus, was that if your family put in the Viso form for the last camp, they can still come see you this week at this camp." So I had my mind, especially off the cusp of a 4-day week visit, which does take, I'm not saying it like I don't want to visit, girl, because you always got to be grateful, because you never know. You never know when you can't visit, right? But I just was thinking I was going to take a weekend or two and then get back to visiting at the new camp. But Marcello ain't trying to hear that. He want me to come tomorrow. So I gotta go home. It is a little bit further. I know my tail like to stay up late. I'm just getting off of work. I want to go home. I want to recreate. I want to do this. I want to do that. And by the time I do anything, and I probably leave a whole bunch of long behind comments on folks' videos who I'm really into, that is really capturing my attention, girl. And then my little carpal tunneled hands that can't hardly type or swipe, that takes a million trillion years to comment. And then it takes me even longer to edit the comments. uh Once I end up doing all that, it be about 4 or 5 in the morning. So if I'm going to visit, it would be trying to get myself together, trying to make sure I have an outfit, because I know all I wear all week is my checkered skin. Like, I don't wear nothing else, on my little 2 or 3 t-shirts. I told my daughter the other day, she said, "What you got on?" I said, "It's only 2 of 3." So this is t-shirt 1 of 3, t-shirt 2 of 3, t-shirt 3 of 3. I said, "You already know what I got on." But yeah, so I gotta find something to wear that is Viso approved. It's always the nervousness of visiting a camp for the first time. It's always different, right? You don't know what to expect. So I don't know. So that means go home and try to pull it together, get a little bit of sleep, not much, because if I sleep too long, I know it's going to take me an hour to get there. I might get caught in count, girl. But yeah, so I am going to separate, because I could be all over the place. So I'm trying to recognize my downfalls, and I'm trying to work with myself. So because I know I want to do every topic, I want to just sit like we just sitting down, girl, and I'm just talking to you and we conversating. So we'll be all over on this topic, that topic, whatever, girl. But to keep it video and YouTube friendly, I guess I have to separate it. So I'm gonna stop this video, and I am going to start a new video, because I have a quick topic about prison wise. Y'all know I be leaving that out, girl. I be so focused on criminal justice reform, prison reform, and wrongful convictions, girl, that I forget that, oh yeah, there's a whole community of prison wives that want to know basic. Oh, so you know what? It's like a two-part. So the prison reform, criminal justice reform, and the wrongful convictions, all of that really surrounds my husband. So, me talking about issues surrounding him or people in similar situations to him, right? It's me like basically reporting all of that and giving my commentary on that. But when you take it to prison wife life, it's basically the journey of me, which you probably say, duh, girl, but me and what this situation does to me, how I survive this situation, how. So I guess I get more caught up in, it's almost like I care less about what is kind of, going on with me within this situation than I care about the issues going on with him. But I can't forget that I am a prison wife, and girl, I am the OG prison wife. Been a prison wife for 23 plus years. We about to knock down 24 years soon. Just a couple more months, we'll be at 24 years. So yeah, I can't leave that out. So I do have a topic for my prison wives. If you there, don't even know if you there, um, in my viewership, because I don't even think I show up with prison wives like that, girl. I know I do on my phone, but that's because my phone, basically the algorithm is like basically tailored to whatever you watch. So I watch my own videos, girl. So it's tailored to me. So I probably only show up on my feed with prison wives. So I don't know. But anyways, I got a topic. If you want to hear it, even if you ain't a prison wife, maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. Maybe that'll show up in prison wife algorithm or whatever. But I'm gonna touch on that real quick and then I'm gonna go ahead. All right. Here's your girl Cadillac.